Mr. Finn, how can I improve my pronunciation? Mr. Finn, how can I improve my English? Mr. Finn, how can I start conversations? Mr. Finn, how can I increase my vocabulary? Guys, if any of you have questions like this, stay tuned. Today is a lesson for you. Hi guys, Mr. Finn here today to give you some tips and advice on how to improve your English. Now, remember, if you're liking these videos, you can please support me by subscribing, pressing that notification button so you don't miss any new content. Like, share, and comment. Now, guys, I've received many requests and many questions on how to improve your English, how to improve your pronunciation, how to increase your vocabulary, how you can get better at talking to people. Well, today I kind of want to answer those questions and give you my tips. All right? If you want to increase your vocabulary, you have to have as much contact with English as possible. All right? I always tell people to do what you enjoy doing in English. So, if it's watching movies or series, do it in English with no subtitles. Read books, listen to music, play video games, whatever it is, do it in English. I mean, hey, watch Mr. Finn's videos, okay? So listen, you're gonna ask yourself, well, Mr. Finn, if I watch movies and series without subtitles, I'm not gonna understand. How can I learn English? My answer to you is this. My friend, there's no subtitles in life, all right? And I know it's gonna be difficult, but you gotta try. You see, there's more that communicates than just the words. We have body language, we have intonation, we have expressions, and we have context of what's going on, okay? So that's how you can improve your vocabulary, is by the contact. Now, as far as being able to get better at sentences and forming phrases, my advice to you is to read, right? Reading does two things. One, it helps you enrich your vocabulary. You learn new words in their context. And two, you get to see words in relationship with other words and the patterns or how the sentences are formed. This is really good at increasing your vocabulary, all right? And it will help you when it comes to writing. Okay, so I suggest that you read. And the reason why this is the best way to learn new vocabulary is because you're going to learn the vocabulary in context. One of the worst things you could do is when you learn a new word, just look it up, in the dictionary. Why? Well, because you won't remember it. Because you're going to see the word, you're going to look up the definition, and you'll know it at that moment, but you'll soon forget about it. You see? So it's really important to learn new vocabulary in context, either in reading or watching shows, watching series, watching movies, watching English from Mr. Finn, listening to music. This is the best way. All right? Now, you're going to ask, Mr. Finn, how do I improve my pronunciation? Well, the only true way to improve your pronunciation is by speaking. As I said before, reading will help you increase your vocabulary and sentence formation and relationship with words. Well, listening will help you when it comes to pronouncing the words correctly. So listen to music, watch series and movies, and hear how the words are being used, because you're receiving the input by hearing it, and then you're going to be creating it. But you have to practice. It is necessary. Find opportunities to practice. Look for opportunities to speak with somebody. Get in contact with me on Instagram. Send a voice message. I'd be happy to help you. All right? So that's how you're going to improve your pronunciation. Now, interacting with other people. Let's say you meet somebody or you run into somebody at work, at school. Let's say you have a business and you interact with people in English. And sometimes you're kind of shy because you don't want to make a mistake. Well, first of all, don't be shy. Mistakes are part of the process. Don't worry about it. The people aren't going to judge you. But if you want to talk to people, one of the best things you could do is just ask questions. If you ask questions, you're doing two things. One, you're practicing how to form questions correctly. And two, you're showing the person you're talking to that you're interested in them, right? So when you ask questions, please keep in mind that you want to ask open questions. What do you mean, Mr. Finn? Well, there's two kinds of questions. We have open questions and we have closed questions. And what's the difference? Well, closed questions are questions that start with a verb, an auxiliary verb. For example, are you okay? Yes, I am. Do you like pizza? Yes, I do. Do you like Chinese food? No, I don't. You see, when you ask a question with are or do or something like this, you only have two choices. Yes or no. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. If you ask a question like this, it's going to be very limited. But if you use these question words, who, what, where, when, why, and how, these words are designed to take the question in many different directions. So if you ask, what do you do? Oh, I'm a teacher, or I'm an engineer, or I'm a student who studies this and that. And when the person's answering your question, if you pay attention to their answer, you can think of other questions based on their answer that can take the conversation in many different directions. So that's my advice when it comes to communicating with others. Ask questions. Ask all kinds of questions. And don't forget these question words, because they're key on taking the conversation a long way. Okay? So, I hope those tips helped you. I hope that you get yourself motivated and that you're not shy, okay? Shyness is like it's like kryptonite to Superman. It limits you, it stops you, and you won't grow. My friends, get out of your comfort zone. Go out there, practice your English, all right? I'm doing my best to make you better. Never forget to get out there and practice your English. I'm Mr. Finn, and I'll see you in the next video. Bam!